look at this for a security. Wow. Wow, look at this. See, look, it's a square. Now there's the leg, you see. So there's a tube, box welded onto a tube onto a plate, resin and bird over the end. The tube here, and then another supporting, protecting plate here so we can't get to it so easy. So this, and then turn this into a tube. Now I'll show you why that's turned into a tube. Nice leg there. So this leg is also protects that for when it goes back, look. So it does two things. It holds the leg and it does that all at the same time. So this comes here, right? So then, look at this, look at the handle, look. Make everything easy, don't catch your knuckles. There's a tube here, this pulls along. Now this is again connected to the wall. This is the oiling point, so we can get oil in, keep it easily flowing and moving. This flows really nice. Oh, and a rest on the other side. Look, we missed that. And a rest on the other side. Yeah. Now, this is the thing. This is what's good about being the homemadeness. You'd imagine there'd be a slot there and a bolt or a lock there. That's not the case. How does it lock? How does it secure? How does it secure? Come on. This is the great thing about homemadeness. The great thing about homemade, the key goes in there, and then the key, it's a lock welded within it, and it locks it in there. Wow. It's great what you can do when you put your mind to it. Did you nick that idea off something else, or did you come up with it yourself?
Just designed it as we went along, really, right? Yeah.
Just sort of, right. So you went so far and you thought, right, how are we going to get around that now then?
We're going to lock it, yeah. So we've got a lock in there.
Wow. Look at that. And of course, yeah, resting point. Resting point, look. The lock.
And that's now engaged into a plate on the side.
Yeah. Wow.
They can't slide that out, they can't lift that up.
Yeah, everything helps, everything that you do, and the sneakier, the better.
Yeah, well you just cannot get at that lock, can you, mate?
No. Yeah. Ooh, absolutely. Hold on, let's see. Where does the slot come out of?
Down the side here. Here.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
Give the key a turn, look. What happens is it engages. Right, go on. Oh, look at that. Woo! Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I've been banging on about just a little bit of nose weight on there. And then of course it goes on the rest there. And the rest, it's easy. Because you see a lot of these made and they grease them, they don't put little roller bearings. So there's little bearings sitting under there.
Yeah, there's 200 stainless steel. I think the 12mm bearings are bought. Costs like 20 quid.
Yeah. And just slides along.
Which rolls in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a good idea.
Yeah.
Because the guy who had that bar previously next door used to physically lift it. And I'll tell you what, he had another piece welded onto it.
Wait.
And he's now got knackered hips.
Yeah. A project like this, you're working on it, you're doing it, and then you're your own biggest criticizer, isn't it? Then I always think, right, whenever I look at a problem, what are they going to do? How are they going to come equipped? What am I going to do about it?
Yeah.
So now...
But I mean, I've had nothing for
years and years, but
10 years. Yeah.
It makes them go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then now, though...
And I deliberately put it on the outside so it could be seen.
Yeah. And I do it, what I do now is, okay, so I've done this. How are they going to get around this?
Yeah.
Double sneaky, and a pad here and a bolt. I mean, it's a thing and a half to put through the building. It'd take quite a big one to find, but just one would.
Yeah, keep it still.
Yeah. This is probably cavity in it.
Yeah.
Probably a cavity in there.
Yeah.
You've got the risk of blowing a bloody hole in the back of the bricks, haven't you?
Yeah. Leave it drill that long enough.
Yeah. Which I think I've actually got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all blunt now, aren't they, Reggie? The way you drill.
You know me too well. You know me too well. But yeah, that's so you do a thing and you're happy with it because you're in that moment of making it, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then you've got to check and recheck and lock it.
I mean, it was made out of scrap, really. My mate gave me the square tubing.
Yeah.
That fitted on the outside of the other piece that was given from next door. And even the ends of the handles, you see the little plastic bit in the end of the handle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those are off this trailer.
Yeah.
Had some uprights at the back.
Mm-hmm.
And those were in the end of the tube.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, I wonder if they're the right size.
Well, you've picked something. You've had a.
Yeah.
How do I make a handle?
Yeah.
You found a tube.
Yeah.
You found the plastic.
Yeah.
I'll choose that handle.
Yeah.
It's made out of what you had at the time.
Yeah.
What you chose to
What do you
make
think
it.
of the welding, Reggie? Any good?
Way better than mine. Shut up. Way better than mine.
Yeah.
We must. I'm so. Baddies. We hate them with a passion, don't we?
Is it?
Roller bearings, Nigel.
No.
It's just ball bearings, and you sat them in a tray,
Yeah.
and you made sure the ball bearings were sticking out a little bit,
Above the edge, yeah.
and then they're in a bed of oil.
Yeah. Squirt oil in them. Put a copper slip on initially.
Yeah.
So they're in copper slip now.
Right. So just a almost, you can imagine a little square of.
No, it's the complete length of the.
Is it?
Yeah. If you have a look underneath, there's a steel little plate here. Right under there. That's and that's what they're sitting in there.
Blimey.
So that's a 10mm. You can just see a bearing there, careful. See?
Oh.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it really moves for that,
Right, isn't it? Yeah.
for that weight and thickness and
Oh, I mean, it's a heavy bar.
yeah, and it moves lovely and holds it because the further you push it out, the nose gets heavier.
Yes,
You
yeah,
get all that